Well, good morning everyone and welcome to Al Zura Golf Club. It's DK here with one of my colleagues here, Stefan Wears Taylor, who's just won his third UAE PGA event in a playoff against an Australian up at Trump International.
It's always nice to keep it down in the south.
Southern Hemisphere.
There we go.
Mate, South Africa, Australia, massive rivalry, and you got the points yesterday.
I did, yeah, but it's always nice to play with Gavin. He's a solid player. If his putter is hot on the day, then he can cause some good damage.
Because a few months ago you guys played out here and he won by shooting, I think it might have even been in the 60s, so he's a good player.
He is, very good. Great ball striker, and yeah, as I said, if his putter is on fire, then he's going to go low.
Good man. So talk us through your round. It's the newest course in the UAE golfing scene. There's mixed reviews on it. I played it sort of just after it opened, and I honestly thought it was a very good golf course. But you've obviously got good memories having won there your first time. But talk us through your round.
Well, started off, I mean, a lot of people gave me warnings about the greens. They are very undulated, tough greens, so I thought if I hit the greens, then should be okay. I found the groove with my putter now, so I'm feeling confident with it. And off the tee, it's quite wide, so I could hit driver on most of the holes.
Most of the holes.
And yeah, I mean, started off with a drive on the fairway, second shot on the green, 2-putt, confident start, and then made a birdie on the second par 5.
Very nice. So the second hole from memory, you got water on the left for the approach shot.
Yeah.
So were you green in regulation or did you get on in 2?
No, I got on in 2. It was a tough call because the wind was behind and it was 245 to the flag, and I thought, is it worth taking a risk now with a long iron this early in the round? I had a 4-iron in my hand, just hit it on the right onto the bank, and then it just fed down to the green and had a nice uphill 2-putt for a birdie.
Good. And then, so your front 9, were you even at the card or 1 under, or where were you at?
I was actually 2 under.
2 under?
Through the first 9 and made a birdie on the 9th, which helped a lot. And then I made a silly bogey on the 11th hole. Hit a drive to the right, which didn't happen much on the day, into the bunker, and just hit one straight out of the teeth over the green. Had downhill chip shot, couldn't stop it at all. Just thought, well, limit the damage, make the 5 and go on to the next.
Good man. Now, back 9, what happened? So you're obviously in good form, you're playing well. Were you actually playing with Gavin or someone else?
No, I was playing 2 groups behind Gavin, I believe.
So did you have an understanding where he was at on the back 9? Or?
Not at all, and I tried to limit my thinking to, where the field is. I just felt I have to focus on my own game, and that's, keep the result out of your mind and just play every shot as they come.
So down the stretch, 16, 17, 18, what happened?
It's a tough few holes those to finish out on. I just told myself, keep doing what you're doing, hit the greens, hit the fairways, hit the greens, and make the safe 2 putts, and that's exactly what I did on the last few holes. I just made sure I hit the greens, had 2 putts on most of them, didn't have a birdie closing out, but I felt it was a solid finish.
So 18 is quite an iconic hole coming back up to that brand new clubhouse, which is massive.
Yeah, it is.
It's a pretty good hole, so you made par there.
Yeah, made a par there. Hit a solid drive down the right-hand side. Had, I think it was just over 200 yards in. And now everything feeds down from the right, and the flag was on the right-hand side, so I thought, well, favor the right-hand side. If it bounces off the green, it will feed down.
Correct.
Exactly what I did. Had a uphill 30-footer. Narrowly missed for birdie, but made the par, and then when I got into the clubhouse, Luke told me it's a playoff.
Playoff. Okay, so what's happened then? So what hole did you play?
We played the first again.
Down the first, so it's a relatively easy par 4.
Yeah.
Massive wide open fairway. My first memory of it was it's very similar to St Andrews, down the first and then coming up 18. So huge sort of landing area for you.
Yeah,
so
you do.
It just tempts you to take driver, which obviously you would have done.
Yes.
So
it's got the biggest face in the bag, so you
can't.
That's what we're stuck with.
Yeah.
Both of us hit a good drive down the left-hand side of the fairway. Had exactly 120 in for both of us. Gavin went first.
Okay.
So
who decided who went first, given that your balls were level?
He said, no, I think it's me, mate. And, okay.
Typical Aussie style. I'll go away, put the pressure on the second.
And which he did. He hit a good shot. It was 15 foot from the hole.
So how was the adrenaline then, knowing that playoff hole, it'll be your third UAE PGA victory, you really want the win up at Trump International. What's going through your mind as you're walking into that shop?
Actually, there wasn't much going through there. I was very calm. I don't know how, I don't know how I was calm, but I was, and I just kept swinging it like I was doing the whole day, and hit a good one too, about 12 foot from the hole.
12 foot, good. So he's got the first putt?
Yeah, he's got the first putt. He just misses it on the lip.
Right.
And when I went down to look at my line, it couldn't have had a straighter putt. So I thought, hit this thing straight. I did, it fell, and
the crowd erupted.
No, there was not much of that.
No, so it's just you and Gary.
Yeah, it was just us two, and
well, mate, your form is obviously good at the moment. It's, as I said, it's your third victory. Are you happy with where your game's at the moment? Are you still kind of improving and getting sort of one closer to where you want to?
Yeah, I am. I am quite happy. Just want to find that consistency in the swing to feel on every shot that, okay, I'm going to hit this thing where I want to. But that's how it felt on Trump, and I am fairly happy. There is still room for improvement here and there, but it's just keeping hard at work on the range and firing low.
Well, when was it last week you played with our general manager, Phil Henderson, and I said, how did you play with the boss? And you came back with a shot of 65. So 65 out there off the back tees is pretty good goal.
Yeah, it is. It was nice. Felt that day that my putter was very hot, and I think that's something that, you know, I'm doing well now, is hitting the greens, giving myself the opportunities, and that's how you score.
And still loving it out here?
Oh, of course, yes.
It's getting better, isn't it?
If you can't get a bad lie on a fairway, then you must be happy.
Hey, what about this wind today? It's strong.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy to stand in the golf shop today.
Mate, congratulations again.
Thanks,
well played. We're really proud of you here.
Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work.
I will do.
Cheers.